Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're going to go for a bit of a hike today, see if we can get some nice photos around camp, just close by. It's not too far. Just a nice little short walk, couple of Ks, get my fitness up, lose some of this belly. Anyway, come for a walk. Let's do this thing. Let's hit that intro. Looking around the area, just trying to see what I can find. It's right next to my other canyon that I found. You would have seen all the photos from that and how amazing they were. There's obviously no rain, so I don't think I'm going to get any water flow. But right next door to that's another little canyon. I'm just going to walk through, just follow the river, which basically becomes a walking track, which is pretty cool. And yeah, we're going to go suss it out. There it is there. And it's only like 5 minutes from camp, or 10 minutes from camp. I think it's taken me to get here. But you can see this rock. I love the rock it is here. It's just so cool. It's just all layers and that, but they're just the orange and the ochre colours in it. It's just so cool. And you get beautiful trees like that sort of just somehow survive on a little rock ledge. It's pretty amazing nature. Don't give it enough credit, I don't think. Well, I do, but I don't think society does. But it's yeah, very, very cool. Look at that. And the best part about when you do go out into the national parks and stuff, there's a high chance that wherever you go for a walk, it's probably very limited people have ever walked there. And I think that's something I think about a lot, especially when I do my little walks around here, is how amazing is it that apart from like the local tribes that probably walked through here for the last couple of thousand years, probably less than a handful of people have walked through a lot of the spots of the privilege to visit and get some photos of. So that does sort of sink into my head a bit and makes you sort of appreciate a little bit more that could be the first white person to see some of these sites. So that's always cool. And then it brings that responsibility of looking after it and representing it the right way. I mean, yeah, it's so beautiful. I'd hate to put up a photo that makes it look bad, I guess, and that's my biggest concern. Look at that tree. Pretty cool how you can this tree survive just on I'm bracketing my shots. This is sun is pretty nasty. Nasty here. I need to use a defilter, but I'm trying to go as much hand out as possible. Really want to suck those photos out. Pretty cool. Can't get in this. see places like here, I'm just sort of picturing, and I guess it's sort of like a scouting trip. Once you get some rain, you sort of, these little areas will fill up with water, and that rock's going to be wet. You sort of go, well, you know, you've sort of seen when the water runs over that ironstone, or I think it's ironstone, you know, it's iron ore. Pretty much that's what iron ore, and that's what steel is. It's its original package. And so when that water comes over, it's sort of, you get that rusty orange colour, and this will all fill up with water. This will be all a stream, and you see down here, so this will all be just like all this water will be running. This will just be a magic photo. So it's sort of, it's good to come out even when it's not ideal conditions to get an understanding of what it's going to look like, and then visualize, I guess, what it's going to be when you get that perfect day, when it all goes right and you get a chance to get out and have a look at it, and you know where you're walking, and anything you need to worry about as well. It's a gorgeous spot. Again, just imagine, I've got a couple of nice photos, just trying to do a bit of freehand stuff today, not too much tripod. I'm trying to have a James Popsy day. James, if you're watching, I do enjoy the fact that you don't like tripods. I think it's quite funny, and it's actually quite skillful to see what you get without a tripod. But I think if you can challenge yourself in photography, it keeps the interest level, because if you're just constantly just doing the same thing over and over and not trying to learn something new, then it can definitely get a little bit stagnant and hard to sort of get focused. So doing something that you don't normally do is always good. And I love these rocks. Like, you can see how many millions of years of water has been just flowing over that bit of rock hard steel. You pretty much, I probably couldn't weld on it, but it wouldn't be far off some of this rock. That's how much iron content was in it. So, but you can see those colours. I'm hoping the GoPro picks it up, because those colours of the rocks and I'm trying to, and it's hard too, because when you take it into the Lightroom and then you try and suck that colour out and make sure it looks the same way as you visually see it, it can sometimes seem oversaturated. But in reality, well, it pretty much is oversaturated. It is popping. The rock here just is so vibrant. And at the moment, we've got so much green here. We've got butterflies running around. I can't even hear the mine anymore, which is just unusual. And I'm assuming that's because I'm in the canyon. But it's just so peaceful. So very peaceful. And there's a few little shelters in these under rock. The way it's laid, it creates sort of a cave-like spots. And I'm assuming over the thousands of years that our traditional owners have lived here, that I'm sure they've camped here and lived by this river to get fresh water, and taken shelter under these rock awnings. Yeah, very, very lucky. Just listen to that. Nothing. Just the wind. How cool is that? 12.5 hours a day. I have a two-way in my ear going off. 6 computer screens in front of my face, jamming me full of data, cleansing. But this makes it all worthwhile. Coming out and just switching off, which is what shift change is all about. Look at that dragonfly just hovering there. I don't know if you can see him. I don't know if you get dragonflies where you're from. Dragonflies mean, basically in Australia, when you see dragonflies floating around, it means winter or dry season's coming. Up north here, it's not really classified a winter. It's normally wet and dry. And same with Territory. Territory is wet and dry. We don't have 4 seasons. It's only you're either wet or you're stinking hot. But rightio. I think I'm coming up to, oh, look at this up here. This looks a bit sick. You can see some of these caves I talked about that I'm sure plenty of people have camped in over the years, over the millions of years. I didn't get any phone calls this morning saying I won Oz Lotto, so that was not what I was hoping for. But I never expected to find what I'm about to show you. This is, I've literally found a legit waterfall 10 minutes from camp. I'd found some little tiny sort of putter stream, little waterfalls, those beautiful rocks. But get ready for this. I hope it's going to come up. Wow. So this is what I found. How good is this? Let me get out of that direct sun. Is that not insane? Look at that. And that goes down. And that's got to be, wow, at least 20 foot deep. So the water will be flowing here. You can see the water, so that's level. You take that down. If I go stand in that hole, I'll try and set up the camera to sort of, so you can get an idea of how deep this little swimming hole would be. Swimming hole, waterfall. And you can see up on there, up here, the back of this little ledge, the water stains coming up when it comes through the gap and then rolls down over the edge and then would come straight down into here and then sit as a pool, and then that would then flow down this way. Unbelievable. I am absolutely stoked. I just want to show you. I'll try and set this up here so you can see how deep it is. Rightio, let's see if that, I'll get down. Rightio, so hopefully you can see me here on the outside. This is the level of the river. So I'm standing on the level of the river. I'm going to go down into what would be, this would be, the water would be, and you can see on the back walls over here. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, wow. Absolutely amazing. You can see the water staying level, and it pretty much comes up to my chest here on the wall. It's all dark, so there's been water sitting there for a long time. And we had this from last wet season, that would be the stainage, and it's been over many thousands of millions of years. And that's just been sitting there. And then that's just below the level of where the river would run off. So that would be the last big pool, and then it'll finally drain down into whatever's down into that hole, which should go down deep into the ground underneath the rocks. But it should be. At least, well, I'm 6'1", so it's well above me. I'm going to say at least 10 feet deep here. 10 feet deep. If it was really flowing, so I think if the water was really flowing and it was full and this whole area was underwater, you can nearly jump off the top. Wow. Never expected this. That is, I need to see this with water. I need to see, I can't wait for wet season now. I have to come back. Imagine the photo off here. That's awesome. Righto, let's keep moving. I'm going to find my way up and around this area. Always wear good boots. Got my Dana boots on. Go Dana. Awesome. So anyway, I'm gonna work my way around, up, over, and keep following that river around and see what else we can find. But that is spectacular. I'll try and get back to the top of that and get some photos down of that. I've got a few photos of here. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Very, very cool. Just amazing. I looked on the maps and you can't see the height difference. You can sort of see it, just the gorge running around, but you cannot see that. Just shows you got to get out and witness for yourself to see these amazing things. That's freaking awesome. Wow.
Meet me where the meadows grow by the waterhole. Lucid dreams of you and me. Sky high, busy life, I wanna leave. Oh, muscle tight, early light, cleanse down jaw. Say my name or say it twice. Shed this layer of overthinking. Oh, I don't wanna be less than I can be. Waterfalls wash me. The wicked drowning water, let go, wicked water. Wicked drowning water. I don't wanna be less than I can be. Waterfalls wash me and cleanse me. The wicked drowning water, let go, wicked water. Wicked drowning water. Let's go on the longest journey far away. See elephants out in the wild. Forget every word we've ever known. Sunrise, sunset, hopes and dreams and regret. Now it's all the same. Call me out from my shadow self. It's time I can tell. I don't wanna be less than I can be. Waterfalls wash me. The wicked drowning water, let go, wicked water. Wicked drowning water. I don't wanna be less than I can be. Waterfalls wash me and cleanse me. The wicked drowning water, let go, wicked water. Wicked drowning water.
Yeah. Hey, rightio, so here's the top of the waterfall. Just comes up. This would be all underwater. You can see where it's worn away underneath that rock face there. But yeah, I'm just going to walk up through here. Pretty cool. This again would be even a little bit of water here. It'd be a big, beautiful big rock pool around here. I'm just salivating with what this place would be looking like with some rain. Look at that texture in that rock. Yeah, very excited for wet season. Can't wait, actually. It's so good. 10 years took me to find this place. How cool is that? What a reward for long service. Be able to find such a gorgeous place right next to a camp. Rightio, so we come out of it. It's just back over there. You can see the mine site where we are again. You might remember that from the last video. That was the fire going up into the hill and that ridge we walked up onto. This knoll, we're going to walk down there, through there and back around. And there's the other secret canyon. Probably know where it is now, it's not secret anymore. I still think it'd be tricky to find it. Yeah, beautiful day. I've had a ball, absolute ball. Last night I had a ball, doing some wicked Milky Way shots, and today I've had found, I think I can call it Bob Falls for my dad. Yeah, Bob Falls. There you go. Bob Falls in Secret Canyon 2. This beautiful Pilbara region. Bloody amazing. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. A little bit of a bit more to see what there is to see in WA. It's beautiful north-western Australia, Pilbara region. Whole of WA's got some amazing spots, which I hope I've been showing you lately and you're enjoying, and I want to show you some more. Still more I want to see around here. There's still so many places, and it all changes once it's wet, so that canyon there will be just absolutely amazing once it rains. I can't wait. I'm super excited about that. And yeah, well, that's it for another day, another video. If you liked it, this side, subscribe, smash the bell, hit the thumbs up. That helps me out apparently. This algorithm. Otherwise no one gets to see all this beauty. That would be a shame, because it is a beautiful place. It's a beautiful part of the world. And yeah, hopefully it gets to stay that way. Right, alright, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Hey guys, just on my way back, and I thought I'd show you this. If you've seen the other video when I found the secret canyon entrance, that was the first one I found. You'll remember that all this area had been under a fire. That was January, and look at it now. So all up that ridge up here where I walked up and across, all that was black. All this was just pure black. One of my nicest photos from that was this beautiful tree with that knoll in the background. I'll try and, would have been standing somewhere around here, I guess, and I gave you that photo, but it was overcast and wet and clouds in the background. But that was that one. I can't remember if you remember that, but that you can see, so that's still got the remnants of the fire, but it's all green again. Beautiful. Flowers are out. Life is returning.
Leaves turning yellow, I'm back where we first met. It is raining, but all I can see is the summer we spent. The letter in my wallet, I'll keep it till we meet again. You should never doubt it's true. I am not for good at you. You're the one on my mind. And I could spend the winter too, as long as I am there with you. 'Cause you're the one on my mind. The only one I reached inside. The only one on my mind. We'll meet again. Friends tell me that I should.
Guys, I'm back again. I just wanted to show you something. I don't think you can hear me. So when you normally walk around the bush and stuff, it's sort of dirt, but just so you get an idea, just imagine 50-degree heat, which it gets up to regularly in summer, and then wearing no shoes, and then walking on this, and then you got these super sharp spin effects as well to dodge. You got to walk through like a maze. Anyway, right up. Keep moving.